your 2 stages done this morning. How are the conditions out there?
Pretty loose. I think the stages will clean up a bit, which might help the guys behind. But oh my God, these roads just so much fun. Like that stage Helium that we just did is mega, and yeah, just that feeling. Even though it was slippery, Coral and I really felt it one with the car. So good morning,
Lewis. Good opening stage. How was this long one?
Yeah, we had a clean run. It's a tricky stage, so we probably didn't push as hard as on the first stage, but yeah, all good.
Car feeling good out in the forest?
Yeah, car's feeling great.
Troy, what can you report from those 2 stages this morning?
Yeah, they were definitely like really tricky. It was so slippery with the surface, so I think yeah, I was like struggling a bit to get a good rhythm through the stage, but I think we'll just have to get used to it.
Alex, dynamite last night. Tell me if that's translated to the forest today.
Yeah, first one was a bit of a warm-up, and then yeah, that stage was awesome. So car feels completely different to how it was in Tassie. Getting really comfortable, so just building up to it, learned lots in that stage, and yeah, I think we're getting there slowly, so I'm really enjoying it.
Really good run through that first stage. How was that second one as well?
Yeah, the end of that last one was pretty good. The start, we struggled to get in a bit of a rhythm, but overall I think it was okay.
Luke, making that West Australian forest and feeling at home behind the Ford again?
Yeah, look, we had a puncture in the first stage pretty early on, like it's the third corner or something, so sort of had to nurse it through, and we only got one spare, so we had to just take it carefully through there, but magic day for it, so where else would you rather be?
Quinny, it looked like you lost a little bit of time in the first stage. Was there anything that happened?
Just giving him a head start. I'll mess him up later. No, there's a problem with the rally safe. So I thought Harry and Lewis both had a 20-second head start, but yeah, our clock was wrong. But it doesn't really matter now because we blew a boost hose. So I did the whole stage with all my blow-by all over the windscreen and about 50% of power. So as per usual, I'm good, but there's just some other things we've got to tidy up.
Steve, how's your morning going on these beautiful Perth roads? It sounds like it's tricky conditions out there.
Oh yeah, it's a bit tricky, but yeah, you're right. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful roads. It's fantastic to have Dale in with me and absorb as much knowledge as I can. It's great.
Craig, you wanted to come out of the blocks on these stages firing. How's it been?
Oh, it's been pretty good, I think. Just settling in. Like we said, our plan last night was just to keep it all straight so we could come in today and have a bit of a crack and see how we go. That's all.
Tom, it looked like you were shaking your head a little bit there. What happened?
We lost the brakes in the last 5K, so I had nothing, but it was pretty scary in that last section. It was so fast through there, but yeah, I don't know.
The conditions have been tricky today. How did you find that the first stage this morning?
No, I think the conditions are pretty good now. Probably back where we are. I had heaps of grip and had a fair crack through there, I think, until that last 5K, and scared myself when I went to the floor. So tried to keep it as quick as we could, but so we lost a bit of time.
Jamie, everyone's talking about how loose it is out there. How is it in your road position?
Still very slippery, but we're dealing with it. Everyone's in the same boat, so yeah, just drive to the conditions.
You're smiling. I forget that you're learning a lot still quite new to the sport, but this car is really only a rally or two old.
Yeah, definitely. It's our second ever rally in it, so we've had limited seat time, but learning more every time and enjoying it every step of the way.
But here we saw Alex, he's smiling. How about you? Smile going down to this car as well?
Yeah, look, we just made a few minor adjustments at the end of the first stage and car feels great.
Isn't it amazing how you can tweak these cars just a little bit and it just brings the confidence back?
100%. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do a test day before Tassie, but the test day we did a couple of weeks back, we learnt a lot. So yeah, really impressed.
Daniel, you've been keen to get out in these forests. Tell us how the first ones have been this morning.
Tricky, really tricky. We were hoping to start this rally with a bit more momentum and not finish as strong as we generally do, just to start with a good pace, but yeah, not sure.
Jack, couple of passes this morning. You know these roads. How are you finding them?
Yeah, it was good. We just paced ourselves last night, and I think we're catching up time this morning on the Eastern States guys.
Where are you making up that time? Is it through knowledge of the roads over other people?
I think just less tight, twisty stuff, which doesn't suit this car.
Dylan, you had a really strong start last night. Has that continued this morning?
No, not really. Really struggling in the forest with the new car, trying to come to grips with it. So yeah, hopefully we did a good stage time then, but the first stage wasn't too good, so try and make up some time now.
Buddy, wiping the brow there. How are you finding these couple of stages in Perth?
Really struggling, actually. I can't get a rhythm going at all and really struggling to... I'm just trying to concentrate on the road too much and not listening to some notes, and some things just aren't going to plan this morning.
When we were talking to the competitors earlier this morning, they were saying how difficult it was out there. But the more people we've spoken to, it sounds like it's gripping up a bit. Did you find that?
Yeah, parts of that under the trees were still slippy, but yeah, the grip's still got to come for me. Yeah.